Hello, my name is Valanya Duffy, and this is my presentation on how to make pin rolls. It's a real simple, easy appetizer. I make it for Christmas celebrations, or I make it for just get-togethers with me and my friends. First, you want to get tortillas. I normally use the big tortillas because it makes more and it makes it easier for you to make the pin rolls and get it done quicker. I also use Philadelphia cream cheese. I use the Philadelphia cream cheese with chives and onions to prevent me from having to cut up the green onions separately. And I let this sit out for maybe 30 minutes to an hour so that it can soften. I also use Velveeta sliced cheese, but you can use any cheese of your preference. And then I have honey smoked turkey ham, but again, that's also a preference as to what kind of meat that you want to use. It's a real quick, easy appetizer, and all of my friends and their children love it. First, I take a tortilla out of the bag. I try to get a plate that fits the entire tortilla, and you want to get a plate as flat as possible because it makes it easier for spreading the cream cheese and also for cutting purposes. Next, I get the cream cheese. I open the cream cheese and I take my spreading knife and I just kind of take a chunk out of there and I spread it evenly over the entire tortilla, making sure not to miss a spot. I try to spread it semi-thick just because I like the cream cheese, and my kids also love it as well. And I try to do it as fast as possible. Take some more, spread it evenly throughout the whole tortilla. This is a simple appetizer recipe that I learned from my grandmother maybe when I was 14 or 15 years old, and it's just something I've kept doing over the years. Okay, once that is spread out, then I set my cream cheese to the side. Next, you go get your meat. So that's a preference as to which meat that you prefer. It's also a preference as far as how much meat you want to use. I'll do a couple slices up top. I normally try to place them a little further to the side that I'm rolling from, because the meat likes to slide, and that way you don't have a lot of meat hanging over your tortilla. And I'll do 2 at the bottom. Next, I'll take slice of cheese. I normally 2, if you're using a larger tortillas, normally 2 slices of cheese is fine. And take and place the cheese on top of each set of meat. Okay, once that's done, then I'll turn the plate to where the meat and cheese is on the end facing me or towards me. And I take and start rolling the tortilla, and you roll it pretty tight. That way that everything catches. And roll it all the way to the end. Try to make sure that it's pretty firm and everything is in there. Next, I take my cutting knife. Normally the end doesn't have much meat or cheese in it, so normally I just go ahead and cut off maybe about 1 inch of the end and set that over to the side. Then next, I'll cut maybe 1/2 inch pieces and just slowly cut them, but as you can see, they're turning into smaller pinwheels. Cut that all the way down. Be careful and be sure not to cut your fingers. And again, on the other end, I take the little end piece and I set it over to the side because it really doesn't have much in there. And then you'll have this nice pin roll which you can see has the cream cheese, the Velveeta cheese, and the turkey all inside. I normally take a plate like this and I place them on there, lay them all flat, and say I normally use the bigger tortillas. It has 10 tortillas in there, so I normally use about 8 of those, and it makes a nice plate full. And there you have a roll of Pinwheels tortillas, and you can take them over anyone's home, and they're absolutely great appetizer. I always come home with an empty plate. Again, said it's pretty simple to make. You get your flour tortillas, you get the cream cheese of your choice, you also get the sliced cheese of your choice, and you can also use the meat of your choice. And I've seen this done a million ways. I've even seen them baked in the oven. I've seen several different ways to make these. But it's pretty simple. It's a nice, easy appetizer, and it's something that I love to do. And me and my kids, they love to eat them and sample them. So thank you again for watching my presentation.